Respect to my to my brother Amanda Black TV, and respect to the people that are gonna be coming in, and respect to the ones that are gonna be watching the replay of this live. And you see the name of the title, right? You see the name of the title. And yes, we as a community, we do not hold each other accountable for our action. We don't hold nobody accountable for their action in our community. On time that we go and hold our family members or anybody else in our community accountable when something happens to us. Not me per se. Some people hold everybody accountable for their own actions. I'm talking about when they go to court. This brother or sister did something wrong to somebody else, and the person they did it to, they fell over there mourning the what the widow to their family members, while the one that did it to them, family over there, moan is mad because their family member did it to the other family member, and say, "Oh, he's not or she's not like that. He's or she, he or her, she or him, they not like that." Respect Brooklyn Hood. They not like that. What's wrong with that picture? What is wrong with that picture, people? Think about it. When somebody don't unalive somebody else, the person that is unalive family is grieving that loss. But the one that did that unaliving family over there act like they don't feel that pain. And when they on a run, that some people is will harbor that person. That's harbor that person in their house, hide them out. Respect Denise. They will hide that person out because guess what? They might be the one that helping pay the bills. Then they might be the one that help clean the house and all the other good stuff. But they know that person is no good, but yet they still try to hide them from the police. Respect you, new. So why are people hiding these people that's not no good? Because guess what? I'm gonna tell you why they hiding them. Because the one that hide them, they ain't no good they sell. I don't need a Denise. Because if you harboring a fugitive or somebody that needs to be turned in, guess what? You're gonna get yourself locked up. You're gonna get yourself locked up for harboring a criminal, aiding and abetting. You're gonna go to prison just like they are. I'm gonna say it like this. If one of my family members did something wrong, and I know they did something wrong, guess what? I'm calling 911 on my doggone self. Oh, if I'm driving and I know they did something wrong, and they in my car, guess what? We're going straight to the police station. I'm turning your butt in. But guess what? I'm gonna tell you, that's a whole lot of people that don't take accountability for their action. And guess what? There's a whole lot of family members do not hold them accountable for their actions. I want to ask y'all a question. You're right. You're right, Brooke Hood. They are just as guilty. Oh, I did that earlier. I did that earlier. I did that at 8:50 p.m. my time. No, I already did mine already. Mine was long. I'm gonna ask y'all a question. I'm gonna ask y'all a question right quick. How many of y'all in the chat? I don't care if it's your son, your daughter, your niece, your nephew, your grandma, your mama, your uncle, your auntie. I don't care who it is, your best friend. Would you turn them in? I would. I'm gonna turn them in. Because I'm not going to jail to help for helping you. You're right. Some folks just don't see what they just don't want to see in the wrong, even when it's in front of them. Right is right, is wrong is wrong. No matter who it is, no matter who it comes from. Why would you want to sit up there and advocate, hide out a person that you know is wrong? I don't understand that. I never understood that. And you wonder why your life ain't turned back around. I ain't jeopardizing my freedom. And you wonder why they all caught up, why they all turned all sorts of ways. And you wonder why people look at you funny. I'm trying to this is another thing I understand. If y'all seen anybody in court, that family are the one that did the wrong, it mad at the family that person did wrong and want to fight them. Why in the world is that person, that defendant family get mad at the person that they unalive, they rob, that they abused family? Why? Why are they getting mad at them? They don't have nothing. They can't be mad at them. They should be mad at the person that got them in that situation. They should be mad at them folks. Should be mad at they family member. Cause he or she don't want to rob the bank, rob somebody, rob a drug dealer or somebody, and got their money. They spend it on the family. They spend it on the family, and all of a sudden they get caught up. You want to defend them. You got them hiding in the attic. You taking them out of state. Then all of a sudden wonder why you in handcuffs. Wonder why you in a 4x10 room, cold room, metal bed. Well, at least you're gonna get 3 meals a day. At least you get a shower. But guess what? You won't get to see the outside world. You keep doing it. I know I'm making somebody mad, especially in our community, and you wonder why. You know this person are unalive, this other person. You know this person broke your neighbor's house. You know it was your family member that did it, but yet, you don't see nothing wrong with it. You don't see nothing wrong with it. How many people see something wrong with when somebody went and robbed somebody, unalive somebody, broke in somebody else's house, tied somebody up, kidnapped somebody, raped somebody, trafficked somebody, Who see some of their family members don't see nothing wrong. Some people in that community do not see nothing wrong with it. But guess what? Soon as it happened to them, there's something wrong now. They want somebody to help them out. But guess what? Your family member did something to this other person in the neighborhood or somebody else, but you harbored him, you hid him or her in your house, at a hotel, you took him out of state, you go stay with other family members who probably is oblivious to what's going on. Now they caught up. It's just a chain reaction. It's just a chain reaction. So how did we get here to be so numb to the fact that somebody, no matter who it is, done did something wrong to somebody else, but your family mad at the person they did wrong? How did we get so immune to the person that's in your neighborhood, that's in your family, that did something wrong, and you want to cover for them? You're right. These ain't no tough questions that I'm asking. These, you right, Denise said, these questions I'm asking are not tough questions. These is, she said, these are the ability of decipher between right and wrong and a simple good judgment. Then all of a sudden, they want to play the mental health role. They want to play the mental health role. See, what they fail to realize, the mental health role don't work all the time. See, I'm gonna tell you what mental health means. See, you got to know that what you did was wrong. See, mental health is you got to know what you did. You can't know that what you did was wrong. You got to you can't be able to decipher from good and bad. You got to be able to decipher between them two. But if you can't, that's not on. That's just on you. You got to look in yourself instead of looking somebody else. But guess what? The family member enabled them. See, when you don't see, I just like that when somebody addicted to some drugs or alcohol. Let's go this. Let go this. I'm gonna go there. When you know that gambling, when you know that person is addicted to it, and you take it to a bar, take it to a casino, or get some form, you're enabling them to keep doing it. But yet, you mad at them for doing it. How do that make sense? Denise, tell me how that makes sense. How do that make sense? Do that make any kind of sense to y'all? That they keep enabling folks to do what they do? Then all of a sudden, the person that you enabling turns on you. Let that sink in for a minute. See, everybody was saying, "Oh, guess what the first excuse was? Oh, he was on drugs. He was high. Oh, he was too drunk to know, he or she was too drunk to know what she was doing or he was doing." Never the excuses. That is nothing but excuses. Sorry excuses at that. Can somebody tell me what kind of excuse that is? See, and another thing I want to know is a girl and a guy, they out drinking. Both of them drunk as a skunk. They start having relations. And the female go say, oh, I got grape. See, I don't understand that, but then they're gonna say she could consent. She could consent. Okay, wait a minute. She was drunk, but she could consent. Wait a minute, he was drunk too. He couldn't consent either. Do that make any sense? It's called enabling her to bring charges on him. See, and then I'm telling you another enabler things that people don't want to tell the truth about. And they keep lying about it. It keep not calling folks out for their actions. When a woman has a child and she knows she'll sleep with somebody else, and they know they the dude they with, baby, but depending on it, but other people know they ain't his child. You enabling her. Then she gonna put him on child support. You're enabling her to do that. Instead of calling her out for her own action that she got herself into. See, I know I'm finna make somebody mad with this tonight. I'm finna make somebody mad tonight. I don't care. I wasn't gonna make somebody mad. Then all of a sudden, then all of a sudden, guess what? The man decided to go get a DNA test, find out the child's not here. Then everybody gonna say, "Oh, you did that girl wrong." No, he didn't. Kick her out your house because she lied to you, and everybody that with her lied to you at the same time. Cut their butt off too. I'm gonna ask the females. I'm gonna ask the women in the chat this question. I'm gonna ask y'all this question right quick. I'm gonna ask y'all this question. If your daughter or your son, let's go with daughter first. If your daughter had a boyfriend or were married and she wound up getting pregnant by somebody else, will you tell her husband or boyfriend to get a DNA test? Yes or no? Would you hold her accountable for her action for what she did? Would you tell the guy go get a DNA test? Yes or no? Because you knew she slept with somebody else. See, I'm gonna tell you something else. I'm gonna make somebody mad. I know I'm gonna make a whole lot of female male with this right here. Then you want the man to do all this for the child. Y'all want to, y'all want this man to do all this thing for the child, but go put him on child support when he doing what he's supposed to do as a man for that child that is his. But yet you want to weaponize the child against him. He get look basically all child support. He paying child support to see his child, but which sometimes y'all don't want the child. You don't want him to see the child, spend time with the child. You want more money out of his pocket. Would y'all call her out for it? Would y'all call out for it? Or would you sit there and enable her to do that? See, watch how I do this right. Watch how I do this right here, Denise. And you do watch how I do this. Now the man, see, it's your duty to take care of the child if the child's yours. See, you keep denying the child over and over again. Guess what? The child ain't gonna like you. It's just like the same thing when the child grow up and the mother keep saying daddy ain't this, daddy ain't that, lied to the child, and everybody else backing her up on it. The child ain't gonna like the mother because somebody gonna find her tell the child the truth, and the dad gonna have the receipts. We gotta stop being so angry. We gotta start calling out for their actions, especially in our community, because we don't call them out for their action in our community. Then we want to be mad at the person that told on you. How you gonna get mad at the person for telling the truth when you should have told the truth for the whole time? And the men sleeping with some other woman, you married, and that woman being faithful to you, and people know that you and your buddies and your family know you messing with this other woman and wind up getting her pregnant, but you lied to your significant other or your wife or your girlfriend that the child's not yours. Come find the child's yours. People gotta start taking accountability for our actions. I want to ask y'all a question. Y'all think I'm making somebody mad with this subject tonight? Am I making people mad with this subject tonight for not calling out the people they're supposed to be calling out, especially their family members, especially their friends? I'm going to raise my hand. I will call people out on their wrongdoing. You're not going to make me look like a joke, because guess what? You're going to be the joker. You're going to be locked up. You're going to be alone. Yeah, but the thing is, Denise, some women use the child as a weapon. When a father want to be in that child's life, let them. But he's a no good father because he ain't paying more in child support. He ain't doing this, he ain't doing that. He's not doing this, he ain't doing that. No, he ain't doing that. He ain't doing this and he ain't doing that because he don't want to be with you. His job is to raise that child, spend time with that child. But who holds her accountable for her actions? Who hold her accountable for her actions? Who hold him accountable for his action when he's not doing what he's supposed to do? It's just so sad. It's sad how we as a community, I'm not just talking about us with the brown skin, dark skin people in our community, other community too. They do it too. But who calls out for their actions? Would y'all call them out for their actions? Will you hold them accountable for their action? See, I know there's some men, very few men, that don't hold themselves accountable. There's some women don't know what the word accountability means. You gotta take control of your own. You gotta be in control of your own actions. And they wonder why. Well, you gotta take accountability for your own actions. I gotta worry about my own action. Cause guess what? If I'm not taking accountability for my own action, why the way you think I'm gonna help you? How am I gonna help you? So if I helped you, I'm in trouble. I don't feel good about my action by helping you because you did something wrong. Guess what? You going to jail. You get locked up. You can be mad at you can be mad at me all you want to. I don't care. I do not care. You just have to be mad at me. We're gonna take a quick commercial right quick. We're gonna take a quick commercial right quick. Okay, we're gonna take a quick commercial right quick. Hold on, see, try to figure out which one we're gonna play. We're gonna take a quick commercial. I'm looking up something right quick. I'm looking up something right quick. Oh, hey, I don't care you be long-winded. Hey, Denise. Oh, you're right, Denise. Denise said this is about getting on and understanding and having a conversation. There's no one that should be mad. You're right. Nobody should be mad. You're a little shy. Oh, all that stuff you were talking, you're a little shy? Okay. I just looked up something too. I just looked up something, okay? Give me a minute. Give me a minute. I'm trying to find out something. I'm looking at something right quick. Okay. It says, this is why they said, why do women lack accountability? Okay. Here we go. Fear, ego protection, and a desire to avoid negative consequences. Is that true? Is that true? It says, why do people find it hard to take accountability for their own actions? Okay. They can feel like an attack on one's core identity, leading individuals to avoid it in any effort to maintain a sense of personal integrity or self-worth. Read what again? You know which one? What I just read. Read which one again? See, people feel is the fear of getting attacked if there's self accountability. But you accept accountability. But if you keep lying, you got to tell one lie after another lie after another lie to cover all the lies you don't told. But guess what? When it comes back to, because when it comes back to the first lie you told, you're not gonna remember that lie. You're not gonna remember that lie. Am I right? The first, what the first? What first? And people get fear of the consequences. But don't people know there is consequences to the action that you did? It's supposed to be consequences. If it's not consequences to your actions, if you don't want consequences to your action, you don't want to be held if you don't want to be held accountable for your action. I'm talking about the people that doing the actions. So don't do it. And to the family and friends and people that not holding you accountable for lack of losing your trust, I don't care about I don't care about losing your trust. I don't care about my ego. I do not, I'm not gonna fear just about anything. See, what I got to look at is myself. I got to look at myself in the mirror every morning, every night, every afternoon. Because something in my core would not feel right if I lied. So if I let you go in and do what you want to do, without warning you and let you know what's going to happen to you for the consequences of your action, I'm going to be wrong. See, see, if I let you go ahead and do what you want to do, if a person lets you go ahead and do what you want to do, and not let you know what will happen to you and hold you accountable, what kind of person they are? What kind of person are they? I hold myself accountable every day for what I do, what I should do. But if I don't hold you accountable for your actions and I don't let you know what your consequences are going to be, I'll be mad at myself. It'll eat me from inside out because I didn't try to help you. I did not try to stop you. Tell me if I'm wrong about this. Tell me if I'm wrong about this. Because we get so caught up in our own world that our family members don't went astray. Our friends, our so-called friends don't went astray. And then guess what? You blame yourself. You know why you blame yourself? Because you're guilty eating you up. Because you know you should have let them know they should have been doing that. The guilt eating you up because guess what? You knew they were going to do it again. See, I'm going to say this. Ladies and gentlemen, when you got a son, you know he abuses his girlfriend or his wife, and you know it, but you don't step up and say nothing, you just against the person that's doing the abusing. Am I right or wrong? You are just as guilty because you're not holding him accountable for his actions. See, these mass shootings that went on in these schools, these parents got all these weapons in the house. They're not paying attention to their child. And they go do this at school. And guess what? They're not holding their child accountable for their action. But guess what? You gotta hold your child accountable for their action, and he or she go do something wrong, and they get caught up, and they find out that you knew something and it had something to do with it, and you helped them by having weapons around. Guess what? They start to hold you accountable, parents. I'm gonna tell you another thing. I'm telling you something I just saw and I read it for the letter Black Star. See, I keep telling you, schools is not for us. Cause up in Newport News, Virginia, right? This 16-year-old girl, she had some kind of heart problem. At 109, she collapsed in the hallway. But before she collapsed in the hallway, she would talk to her friend laughing. Then all of a sudden she collapsed in the hallway. You know where that young lady at right now? Y'all take a guess where that young lady is right now. Take a guess where that young lady is right now. Anybody? Guess where that young lady is right now? Then I'm gonna tell you. It's crazy. I'm gonna tell you, she is not here. She's no longer here with us. She's no longer with us because she had that young lady, that 16-year-old had a heart condition. The principal, the assistant principal, the nurse, a whole lot of other staff members, school resource officer. He performed chest compression for only 17 seconds. And the nurse wrote a false report. But guess what? Nobody here, nobody in that situation, the staff and the adults that were around did not, is not holding them accountable. You're right. You're right. And then think about it. The bullying, the racist bullying that going on in school, school's not taking it serious. They not taking accountability for their action. The parents not taking accountability for their child's action. They're not making the child take accountability for her, his or her own actions. They ain't not taking accountability. But on time, when a cop does somebody wrong, violate their civil rights, I don't care what skin tone you are, they're not taking accountability for their actions. But soon as it hits social media, it get over 100,000 views or higher, then they want to try to take account, do something about it. When the family starts suing, they want to do something about it. But yet, y'all try to hide the fact that what went on with lies. Y'all not taking accountability for your own actions. See, this is all about accountability right here. You're right. They dismiss it, Denise. Morality rate. You know the article I said you about the morality morality rate. What it is now is high. Can't get proper treatment at a hospital because the doctors and nurses scared to treat you. Fear of going to prison for life. Because they don't know how to, they don't know how to go about treating you. See, nobody want to take accountability for their action. Not people, not your family member, not your friends, not the government. They don't want to take accountability for their action. Yeah, and all dismissive. See, I'm just bringing the truth. I'm bringing the truth. Y'all, if y'all know I'm speaking the truth about what I'm talking about, put some fire emoji in the chat. I want to see some fire emoji in the chat if you know I'm speaking the truth. And I'm calling like I said. I'm calling like I said. They get mad how they want to. I don't care. Y'all, guess what? The truth hurts. I'm not called the truth for nothing. I call it like I said. I'm not sugarcoating nothing. Why should I sugarcoat everything? Sugarcoat then gonna what sugarcoat gonna get you? I'm not gonna get you no slap on the wrist. You know that man or that woman was doing something wrong, and you harboring him, hiding them out, and gonna lie to somebody say, "Hey, oh, he didn't do nothing. I don't know where he at, where she at." That's a lie. You know where she at. You know where he at. You know what he or she did, and you know they wrong. You don't want you to lose your family, but guess what? They don't hurt another family. They don't hurt somebody else's family down the street. You don't hurt this man for not letting see his child. The school don't hurt our children because they don't want to perform CPR. They don't hurt our children in school by cutting his hair. You don't hurt our kids in school by calling them racial slurs and not doing nothing about it. So you're enabling whatever's going on. Just like in our own community, they enabling them in our own community do what they doing. See, and the government, I don't care what part of the government you're talking about, the police and the chief, the culture of that department or any department enabling their employees to do what they want to do. Nobody won't take accountability. See, I'm gonna look at that word accountability. I'm gonna tell you, just in case somebody want to know what that word means. Yeah, why do you think some of these crimes is not solved? Here we go. Accountability is a noun. The fact or condition of being accountable responsibility. Their lack of accountability had corroded public respect. The lack of accountability had corroded the public respect. How many of y'all believe that? How many of y'all believe that? They talk about, I don't want to snitch to him. I don't want to snitch to her. I won't be labeled a snitch. I'm not snitching. I'm telling. I'm calling you out. I'm, I'm not singing you out. I'm calling you out for your actions. I'm holding you accountable for your action. I'm holding you accountable for your actions. I hold you accountable for your action. Here's another definition: the quality or state of being accountable, especially an obligation or willingness to accept responsibility or to account for one's action. Yeah, because guess what? If you don't want to accept responsibility for your action, you're not holding yourself accountable. If you don't hold a person foot to the fire, you're not holding that person accountable. You're not responsible for holding their foot to the fire, but you got to hold them accountable. It's just like you don't want nobody walking your house with mud all muddy, all on their shoes, all on your floor, do you? Ain't nobody coming in your house with all muddy shoes. Cause guess what? If they come there with muddy shoes, you're gonna hold them accountable. They're gonna have to get that mud up, ain't they? They're gonna have to get that mud up. We're talking about a responsibility. It's that person's responsibility to take accountability for themselves. But I'm saying some people do not hold that person accountable for their actions. Gotta hold them accountable for their actions. Because if you don't hold them accountable for their action, guess what? They're gonna turn around and do it to you. Then you want somebody to feel sorry for you. Oh, you want me to feel sorry for you? No, I don't feel sorry for you. So guess what? You didn't do what you had to do. You ain't hold that person responsible. You ain't hold him or her accountable for their action. Yeah, you're right. Look, they be like Shaggy. It wasn't me. But yeah, oh, got me on camera. Still talking about it wasn't you. That's not me. I don't know where you get that from. First thing that coming out, that's not me. Yeah, first thing some motherfucker. Oh, that no, not my son. Oh, they ain't my. Oh, no, no, my son, my nephew, my grandchild didn't do that. He or she didn't do that. No, y'all lied on him. And you don't know it from a hill of bean. You don't look. Think about it. You don't know them from a hill of beans, right? I'm gonna ask you new a question. I'm gonna ask you. You knew if Armando's still in here, we hold each other accountable, don't we? See, when we up on the panel together, we hold each other accountable for what we say and how we say it. Oh yeah. Oh, Denise, guess what? You know how some people got a rug, got a doormat inside the door or in the bathroom. They sweep the bathroom. They can't find a dustpan. Guess what? Guess what? Oh, they hold up the rug, sweep it under the rug. So when the next person come clean the bathroom, they sweeping. They lift the rug. That the other trash wood. The other person supposed to get up. Then they gonna say it wasn't me. You gotta be held accountable. I'm gonna say this one. I'm gonna ask this one last question. Just one last question right here before I get off of here. Before I get off of here, I don't know how many questions are gonna be. I'm gonna ask these questions. Do you hold yourself accountable? Do you hold yourself accountable for your own action? He listening, he watching. Do you hold yourself accountable for your own actions? You take care of your own responsibilities, right? Take care of your own responsibilities. If a family member, if your family member, I ain't talking about a stranger, and your friend, your so-called friend, if they did something wrong, you gonna hold them accountable too, right? Y'all gonna hold them accountable too, right? I'm gonna hold them accountable because I'm gonna hold myself accountable for my action, but I'm gonna hold you accountable for your action because your action might have something to do with me. So I'm gonna hold you accountable for your own actions. I'm gonna hold you accountable for your own actions. So, like I said, as a community, we gotta start holding. Start in the household. You gotta start in your own household. You gotta hold the person in your household accountable for their action. Stop hiding them out from the police. Stop babying them. Stop aiding them in their actions. Start calling them out for their actions. Start holding them accountable for their actions. Because I know some people not going to call them out for their own actions. But guess what? It is what it is. If you don't want me to call you out for your actions, and you don't want me to hold you responsible for your actions, don't come tell me what you did. Don't do it around me. Because I'm gonna call you out for it. I'm gonna call you out for it. Like I said, hold yourself accountable, hold your friends and family accountable for their action, and stay true to yourself. Love and respect yourself. Because we love and respect yourself, you can see through all the BS. Self-love is the best love. Because who could love you better than you love yourself? That's why some people can't hold other people responsible because they don't love themselves. They don't love and respect themselves. Peace. I'm out. And good night.